Now, if you read my posts and watch some of my videos, you'll know I've talked a lot about what's been happening in the world this past few years and the reasons behind that. There are lots of issues that I believe are purposely designed into the current system. By that, I mean they're intentional to keep the current system operating. Now, I believe we can sort out 90% of the problems on this planet, not by following whatever the government tell us we need to do, but rather by creating alternative systems. Systems that suit the people rather than a handful of greedy, blood-sucking tyrants and corrupt bureaucrats. Now, a group of us, both investors and solution providers, have come together to create this framework for a new future. The framework covers six main categories, and these are the six categories that I believe are what will fix 90% of the problems in the world. The money system and how we exchange value in the world. Property and infrastructure. This includes where we live, where we work, and where we play. It also includes the waste we create, the energy we need, as well as the transport, how we get from A to B. Then we have to think about health. Our health is just a reflection of our environment, how we live, how we work, and what we eat. Our current healthcare system is incentivized to treat every problem by giving us drugs. The drugs only mask the symptom to the real issue. Again, without getting to the root cause of the problem, we're just trying to polish a turd. This is just about getting back to basics and creating an alternative healthcare system, one that fixes the root cause of our problems. This includes growing our own food instead of eating food that's been saturated in chemicals or food that's created in a lab, all in the name of climate change. There are many pieces and alternative solutions that fit under each category, and I'll be sharing more about each one as it becomes more available for the public. There's already a few people working on solutions in each of these categories, and I'll be sharing their stories with everyone that reads my posts or watches my videos, and helping you get access to these alternative ways to live your life, because at the moment, only a handful of people know about them, and we really need to use our experience in growing businesses to help these businesses scale up and get out in front of the people. Education is number 4 on the list. Creating an education system that suits how we live today. Our current education system hasn't changed since the Victorian times, and most of the time, only a small handful of students benefit from it. The rest are led to believe that they're worthless and end up either unemployed or working in low-skilled jobs for minimum wage. Much of the information we learn in the school system isn't even useful in today's world, with most school leavers unable to do the basic things like take care of themselves or even manage their personal finances. The university system is designed to enslave people, loading them with debt for the rest of their life, yet many can't find jobs for the careers they spent 4 years learning about, instead of having to accept minimum wage, unskilled jobs. Changing the education system means not just altering what's already there. That would just be polishing a turd. It's well past its sell-by date. The only way to fix the problem is to flush the turd and start from scratch. And that means rethinking how we learn and what we learn. Number 5 is leisure, how we spend our free time, how we socialize, and how we interact with each other. Over the last 15 years, social media has taken over everyone's lives, but along with that, we've all lost connection with each other. The average person on Facebook has 600 friends, half they've never even met in real life. Again, we need to rethink how we interact with each other, and I don't think the answer is in the metaverse either. And then finally, we have to think about how we support the foundations of society. How do we support those that can't support themselves, but also creating an ecosystem that creates opportunity for local people and local businesses rather than these greedy corporates? Now, some of you already know my family and I have a lot of experience within property development, whether that's hotels, offices, or homes. But we also have a lot of experience in energy, particularly at the scale that the average home or business use it. But instead of trying to do it all ourselves, we're combining our experience with other people, putting a team of experienced property and energy people together, combining our experience to create what we believe is a better alternative for how we live, how we work, and how we play. My personal focus is on the property and infrastructure category. It's also what I'm passionate about. And if I can find the right partners and the right location, we'd like to develop a completely self-sufficient hotel resort with some homes and also some workspace. which we can use this entire model to show everyone how easy it is to create this alternative system, and then use it as a template for others to use in their own areas. Now, saying all that, I already have certain skills that I'm probably a bit more better known for in the online world. And these relate to growing businesses, turning businesses around, creating new product offerings, and creating new alternative business models. So you might be wondering, what happens to that? Am I still doing that or what? And I will continue doing that, but we're only interested in helping the type of businesses that fit within these 6 categories. So for example, if you've got an architect practice or you're an interior designer as one example, then we can obviously work with your business within the property and infrastructure category of our own plan. But if you're a traditional healthcare-based company, let's say a pharmacist, and you're promoting the current healthcare system, then no, obviously we aren't going to work with those old system businesses because they go against our thinking for the future. The reason I've created over 300 videos on all of these different business subjects and business strategies is because I want to help businesses to grow and to think differently about how they run their own business. Part of the reason the world is in its current state is because people don't have access to the right information without having to spend thousands just to get access to it. And even then, it's not even that great. By removing that barrier of needing money to access the information, it means everyone can move up a level and create opportunities that otherwise wouldn't have been created because they didn't have that foundational knowledge to start with. But if creating over 300 videos on these different subjects, hundreds of hours of content to watch for absolutely no cost, if that also attracts the type of partners that I want to work with for my own project, then it's a double benefit. So you've heard my story, and now it's your turn. Rolling out these solutions is going to take a community of people who all buy into this vision of a freedom-based future for everyone. We're interested in working with very specific types of business and people in this project. If you like the idea for a new freedom-based society based on what I've talked about in this video, then I'd like to connect and see where that leads. Alternatively, if you're watching this and you're already working within this space under one of these categories that I listed earlier in the video, then again, I'd like to connect, have a chat, and see where that leads. I'll post a link somewhere on the video page or on our website where you can sign up and let us know you're interested, but also you'll receive updates as we move things forward. We won't sell you details to anyone. It'll all be kept private, and we won't send you 200 emails a week. But if you do want to hear about updates in the project, then click the link and register your details.